All right, so our first singer for the day is Agma. He is just trying to work on his pitch and breath flow.
Yeah.
So this is his second time around singing Frank Sinatra Witchcraft, because he had submitted this before, and so this is a follow-up. Let's have a listen to Agma. Oop, let me bring
Stand
it
by.
up. 1 sec. All right. Here we go.
Those fingers in my hair, that's like a mither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient bitch, but one I wouldn't switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you.
It's witchcraft.
Pitch.
That's great. A great song.
That's
Okay.
just so low for me.
There's witchcraft. Yeah, that's a tricky song.
Witchcraft. Well, you know, Frank Sinatra is a monster, or was a monster
Yeah.
singer. These are.
It all sounds effortless for Frank, right?
Yeah, he made it sound really easy. And he was a baritone too, right? Mm-hmm. But he had tenor tendencies, so he had a really great head voice as well, and that's what made it so
Yeah.
incredible. You know, what if we just said the first line? Those fingers through my hair. Those fingers through my hair. Though air. Vowels, right? That's tricky on its own. But then if you just sing it, those fingers through my hair, and let the breath carry it a little bit more. It still feels like it's just a little bit tense. And then what happens is when you go, it gets bottled up. Witchcraft. Let it
Yeah, some of those high notes felt like a little pushed somehow. and
coming
I
up
feel like
underneath them, pushing
therefore
them.
a
Yeah.
little bit flat on those.
So if you started with a warm-up, did some nice bubbles, got everything flowing, and then you could do a foo or a who exercise. Give me an octave. Yeah. So foo, 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 just up and down. Throwing the lips forward, it's going to take the sound and we're going to drive it past your lips.
Right.
So it's not getting stuck back here somewhat. It's not quite pharyngeal, but it's being held back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could also say, and without being in front of you, I'm giving you some options. Throw the ball farther. Just throw it out a bit farther.
This is true for everyone.
Witchcraft. See, because that's low for me. I threw it farther. It made it easier.
Right, and you get more resonance
And when I
tone and sound.
yeah,
and
when I say
volume.
throw it farther, I'm just going to be a little bit more aggressive with it. And when you do this you're going to sacrifice your style or the style you're putting on it because you're doing something to get it out.
Right.
Once you do that and it becomes a little more familiar, then you can start to refine that a little bit. But you're definitely on the right track, and it's a definite improvement.
Yeah, it sounds great. There's sometimes when I listen to your voice, I feel like your whole tone is a little bit dark because I think that the way that your oral posture and the way you're shaping your mouth it just tends to be a little bit like kind of lips pull down over your teeth. I don't know what I don't know if you have a take on this, that some teachers would say, smile just like a little bit to brighten up your tone just a tiny tad without necessarily like raising a larynx or anything or creating any tension.
Yeah, there's a place for that, for sure.
Yeah. Especially, I think, on the high notes, it could probably help you just deal with that tiny bit of flatness and get it right on the note with ease, without having to like push those. Yeah.
Yeah, and we want the legato to be present, the smooth linking of the notes. So those fingers through my hair. Link every word together. Make that line one word.
Yeah. Okay, so we were saying foo
Foo.
for Agma.
Yeah, shoo.
Foo, 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 foo. Or shoo.
Yeah, foo or shoo. Throw the lips forward. Foo, 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 foo. And just say every word. But, ultimately you're singing ooh when you're putting an F in between.
Yeah. Right.
And you can't grip an F, so it's not going to pull.
Yeah.
Technically.
Right.
Intrinsically.
Yeah. Good.
All right,
Okay.
then.
That's lovely. First one down. Great job, Agma. Thanks for sharing.